Hi guys, Malavictus here, or Deceptive Cobra as you guys know me on this channel. You guys expressed an interest in my airsoft gear, what, who, what, where and why, and so here I am doing some really shoddy M. Night Shyamalan style camera work to show you what I use. We're going to start at the bottom and work our way up. And of that, it is a decent pair of steel toe boots. Right here, this is Brahma, I believe. Yeah, this is Brahma. I personally would go with some military surplus, personally myself. But this is Brahma for now, in just regular steel toe boots. As you can see, steel toe, good steel toe, good steel heel, good boots, good for stepping in mud, you know, whatever, things like that nature. Then we move on to the pants. I don't have any special military camo pants or whatever. These are just standard long pair of Wranglers, long leg, so they overlap on the boots. And then what I tend to do is use a bit of paracord and tie the end of the pants over the boots, so it ensures water does not get into the socks. On that, of course, I have a standard belt. That's what I have for lower gear. No cut padding or anything just yet. A good utility pouch. In this case, this is my camera bag. I use this. Also, I throw extra clips in for my pistol, a few things like that. Extra battery pack, things like that, you know. Bandage for in case you cut yourself, things like that. Little first aid, little thing of Neosporin, various things like that. Always keep that on my lower hip right here, excuse the mess. Keep it right here, I'm left-handed, so it's always there. Safety protection, here we go. I use a brand called X Games. Yes, like the X Games themselves, simply because these are styled on very similar to military style. These are mil spec. This is a heavy absorbent plastic. I've actually smashed my knees into rocks and pebbles and not felt it at all. I do a double set both knees and elbows, and I am predominantly left-handed, so that's what I use. I use X Game brand pads. These weren't cheap. These were like $40, I believe, on their store. I know you can get them cheaper elsewhere, but yeah, the cost of certain pads in that you can see that are quote-unquote mil spec are ridiculous. As for my tops, I run varied t-shirts, ranging from my G.I. Joe that you see me wear in some of my live streams to my Goonies, even sometimes this old Captain America's vintage t-shirt. It's actually an original Captain America's t-shirt, not a reprint that you see at Walmart. This shirt's filthy, I gotta wash it. But a long sleeve shirt with, again, as you can see, the dye from one of my wrist protection, and a sturdy well, it's not really balaclava, but a sturdy hanky, whatever you want to call it, for your throat, for your neck. I use it for my neck. Then we get to the mask. This is a old used paintball mask that I use. I used to do paintball, but I upgraded and did a little bit of airsoft. This is a AVA mask. It's good for using airsoft, but you have to be careful because the BBs can get through the lower shield. So yeah, you have to be careful. Now, gloves. Depending on the play of the day, if we are playing Wind Forest and it gets a little bit chilly, I'll switch over to the mechanic gloves. Again, mechanics gloves are just right. They fit into the trigger guard of my guns and my pistols, no problem, no jams. If we're doing CQB or various other ones, I'll use these Wilson gloves. They do have a rubber coating on the inside which does grip the gun and my pistols just nicely. So even if I fall over and my hand gets dirty, you know, the dirt doesn't stick to the gloves, to the glove, but the gun does. So let's get down to the meat and potatoes. The type of gun I use. I've tried some blowback, some green and red gas based ones. Not my thing. What you see here is a very heavily modified Viper M4 from Black Ops. Otherwise known as the $100 Walmart gun. It is a entry-level AEG. Does 420 feet per second with the stock battery. I will be upgrading the battery to a 1500 milliamp or higher battery, 9.6 volt. She's currently running at 8.4. I will be popping in a 9.6. So yeah, that's, as you can see, forward front grip is actually modified from one of my old paintball guns. It broke off ages ago, and I figured, what am I going to do with it? So I just trimmed it off with a Dremel, sanded it down flat, and made a mount for it to go into the lower battery receiver. This is where the battery's in the front. This paratoggle here you see does nothing. It's just for visual looks. For people who are fans of Black Ops 1, you'll know what this is. It makes the gun look very similar to the Commando. Fully adjustable wrist stock. This has the 4-point in it. It came with the gun. Now the optic, I do have the standard iron sights, as you can see here. I do have them detached right now. They're a paracord for keychains, various things like that. The current optics that's on it was one that a friend found, and I have currently, modified it to actually fit my gun. And yes, it does work. Now, if we aim it up towards the wall, you can probably see it in the right, not in the right angle. Anyway, there you go, you can see it, red optic. There you go, you can see it much clearer there. Yes, the optic does work. It's a full red dot optic that I have on my Viper M4. The semi-automatic is brilliant. The fully automatic leaves to be desired. The gun, actually I better put it back on safety, the battery's in it. And simply because I've noticed every third or fourth BB will dart to the left violently, even with adjustments and whatnot. I am waiting to hear about an aftermarket barrel for better accuracy, a more thicker, heavier barrel to go in. I have taken the gun apart and stripped it. I have gotten rid of the stupid logo things on the side. I'm going to come up with the Cobra Commander logo that you see on the live stream. It will be actually on the side of my gun here, and it will be flipped over and be on the other side of the gun too. And yeah, this is what I airsoft with. My pistols are currently right now AFK, or so I should say MIA. I left them in my friend's car, so they're just spring-loaded right now. I am waiting waiting on some eBay bids, thanks to some very nice donating people on the live stream. They donated me a couple of extra dollars here and there, and put a bid in on a gas blowback pistol. And I'm just waiting to, if I get the pistol, then I've got to start window shopping around and find me a holster for one. Usually a chest high holster. That's how I roll. The original D-Link that did come with this gun is kind of shitty, to tell you the truth, and it snapped really freaking easy right out the box. It snapped, so I replaced it with one of these D-Links right here that you get from like keychains. Again, back here, so you can hook up a single point or a triple point, whatever slings you want, and it does not affect the adjusting of the stock, not one bit, as you can see. The gun is pretty cool. That's the battery for it. I know the battery's supposed to go inside there, but the original battery box was damaged when one of the batteries that was in it exploded, basically. So the battery box inside was destroyed. So I had to solder on 2 extra wires and hook up a different type of battery for it, but it works just fine. This setup is more for speed play, for CQB, more than Forest. I am looking at getting more guns. A couple of newer guns for Forest. I've got my eye on a P90 and an MP7 and an MP5. Those are going to be designated just for CQB, and then I will be getting me a scope mount, rail mount for this, and picking me up a I wouldn't say a cheapie, but a cheap enough scope rail for this thing, and convert this from basically phase out the fully automatic in it. I know you can get gear down ratios for it, and turn it into semi and 3-round burst. So it will be it will be an M16 variant. There will be no fully automatic. It'll just be safe, single round shot, 3-round burst. That's pretty much it. I'm not a big fan of fully automatics. I do plan on getting a big box mag or a C mag for this. So when I do decide if I do decide to keep on doing CQB, I can. If not, that's fine. And last but not least, the BBs I use. I am a big profanity fan of armed forces around the world. Doesn't matter what. And I saw these really cheaply again at Walmart when I picked the gun up, and a portion of the money goes to the Marine Corps and Wounded Warriors Foundation, and that sealed the deal for me personally. So I picked it up, even though the Army and Marine airsoft the guns suck balls majorly. Their BBs are pretty freaking goddamn accurate. I'll be adding on into this video some video footage of me actually shooting my gun in my little range I've got in my backyard, and you'll get to see what sort of grouping I get with these BBs, with the Marine. These are 12 gram premium right here, 6mm airsoft BBs, precision sized for better shot to shot accuracy, and that's what it's designed for. And I will be getting my gear ready for the weekend, because I do plan on getting a weekend game going. So yeah, guys, this is what the Cobra Commander does in his on his weekends when I'm not live streaming. I actually airsoft, as you see. So yeah, this is what I do, guys. Oh, and apart from, as you can see, I do have it set up. Yes, that is a vintage 8-bit Nintendo sitting on top of a Xbox 360 hooked up to an old school TV. So let me flip this around. Hey guys, Cobra Commander here. And so yeah, that's exactly what I do. I play a little bit of old school vintage games and play some airsoft. So once I get my pistols back from my friend Dylan, who you've seen in some of the live stream videos, I will do another rundown with all my gear. I am waiting to get some extra internal gears. There's a newer motor, upgrade motor. There's a V2 and a V3 variant motor for this gun. I'll be looking at getting the new motor and the new internal gears, because the synthetic gears are in here, the plastic gears, I'm not a big fan of. But why? Come on, you know, go metal, dude. Come on, go steel or go brass. You know, go something that can take a bit of, you know. So I'm gonna contact Airsoft GI. Talk to their tech department. They've got a really cool tech guy there. Excuse me about the really horrible camera work. They've got a really cool guy, tech guy. You can call him when they're open, and he'll answer any question you want. They'll even do the work for you. They'll put the new motor in, they'll put the new gears in, you know, and it won't void, as far as I know, it does not void the warranty. This gun is still under warranty. I don't really care about it. It's entry level. The next set of guns you will be seeing, there is a HK416. I do have my eye on as well, that I will be doing, I'll be doing some work with. I don't plan on getting a suppressor or anything like that. I do plan on getting a DMR, which is an M14 single shot rifle. My wife has expressed some interest in a sniper rifle, mostly just for shooting. You know, she doesn't really want to do it like she may go to 1, maybe 2 games. But yeah, that's exactly what I do. So yeah, this is the commander's. This is the commander's bedroom. So yeah, it's pretty crappy. So yeah, but that's my loadout. It's my layout, guys. This is my downtime. I'm getting ready to record a video called The State of the Nation, where I go on a little bit of a tangent rant, and I've earmarked almost an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours for the video. It's going to be a really long video, but YouTube said I can upload a video up to 3 hours, so I'm good there. And what it will be doing is explaining everything that I am doing, and I mean everything. It will explain the who, the what, the where, the when, the why, where my responses, etc., things like that. So yeah, that video will be coming up. I may splice in some World of Tanks footage and some War Thunder footage. Monday, I'm thinking Monday or Tuesday. Actually, you know what? If our group doesn't get together to do airsoft on the weekend, because I know one of our guys is moving, if we don't do airsoft, I may do a War Thunder weekend for you guys, because I know Big Doofus and a few others in my live stream have expressed a want to see me play more War Thunder. So, fingers crossed, you'll get to see some more War Thunder footage. And so this is kind of like the first one-on-one vlog I've done for the Cobras channel. I usually don't like doing them. I usually do those for the Malavictus channel, but unfortunately Google is being a dick right now, and so's YouTube, and the Gmail that's associated to my YouTube account was auto-logged out and has this two-party factor authentication shit put on it, and I didn't put it on there. And it keeps trying to send a text code, a 4-digit code, to my old cell phone that I'm no longer subscribed to with the old carrier. And so yeah, I'm trying to tell them I didn't set this shit up, and you need to log into your account to unset it up, but they won't let me log into my account until I've put in the 4-digit code. So it's kind of a, you know, cat amongst the pigeons time, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's why the Malavictus channel hasn't got any vlogs, so I'm having to put some of the vlogs on the Cobras channel for now. But I'm waiting for the prices for certain vests to come down. I do have some Sappy plates from my paintballing days. I will be, once I get a decent vest and whatnot, and some other gear that I've got my eye on. Scarf, that's what it's called. Scarf. Duh, just hit me. And so I will be I'll be doing another update of where I'm at with my airsoft. I keep wanting to call it paintballing. Where my airsoft gear's at, and a few other things. So I'll be ready to shake and bake for whenever, you know, friends come over and say, "Hey, you want to do some airsofting?" I'll be like, "Yeah, sure. I got my gear." Boom, gone. As I said, the stock battery in the M4 kind of lacking. The one time I did go to the game with it, ran it right out the box, and it said the battery was charged. Took it out there, when battery weren't charged at all. So couldn't use my gun that day. Had to borrow some of my friends' guns, and I felt really crappy because one of them almost took a shit on me. And yeah, so we've now got a couple of G36Cs and a few other guns, and I'm trying to get this group more blood into the group. And so yeah, in the next couple of days I'll probably be cutting my live stream short so that I can get some group meetings done with some people that have a rather large lot of land, so we can do some open air long weekend airsoft stuff. And also, if I get enough donations, I do plan on buying a GoPro, so I can have the GoPro on my helmet. Again, we'll also get my helmet with the GoPro mount, so that you guys get to see the airsoft from my point of view, from literally right here. You'll get to see everything. My aims, who I'm shooting at, the works. But unfortunately, Southern Utah really doesn't have a big airsoft following just yet, so I'm trying to get that off the ground. So I'm trying to kill like a bajillion birds with like one pebble. So yeah, that's where I'm at, guys, and I'm going to leave this video right here. You'll probably see some more footage after this of me doing some shots in my little range that I've got. So Cobra Commander leaves us with: keep your shells flying, keep your enemies dying, keep your enemies dying. Cobra Commander is out. Hey guys, this is part 2 of my airsoft guide for gear. As you can see, this is my marker right here. As you can see, I was doing a little bit of shooting the other day. As you can see, so we're going to get to see what sort of spread action we can get. I've got a secondary camera here, whoa, camera inception, that will be off to one angle, so you'll get to see the hits, and I'll probably do a video in video of the actual hits themselves. So it down to video. Typical. Come on. Technical issues. Let's see if I can't get this sorted. There we go. That's it. Okay. This one is recording. And this one is recording. Got my marker, as you can hear. And the sun's just coming up. It's about 6 in the morning. We've had nothing but rainstorms the last couple of days, so it's been quite hard. So as you can see, there it is. Here I am. So yeah, weapon is now hot. So yeah, look forward to seeing some decent shot action.